What is going on YouTube? Hit back making another brand new Crypto TV episode. In today's video, we're going to be looking at Litecoin, XRP, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and if we have time, the S&P 500. As you guys know, yesterday I made a very important video talking about the opportunity that XRP could be moments away from breaking out or moments away from seeing a massive correction to the downside, which is exactly what we were talking about. Basically saying that there's a very, very big chance that we were going to see a dump before the pump. Yesterday, we went into detail discussing this. I actually mentioned that we were going to create a short, and I showed this, and I don't normally do this, but in yesterday's video, I showed the short position that I opened on Bityard and went in for a correction to the downside. Now, waking up to the morning, I'm looking at the charts, and it looks beautiful. Most people don't like when crypto drops. I do. I invested in at the top, shorted the market down to the downside, did nothing but make a couple $1,000s. It's that easy, guys. Otherwise, if you are new to the channel, you want to learn a little bit more, definitely make sure to watch the video to the end. Make sure to subscribe, turn on post notifications, leave a giant thumbs up as this does help support the YouTube algorithm. Follow me on Twitter, CryptoVOfficial. This way, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, you can DM me over there. Otherwise, let's jump right into today's episode. So, before we begin, we are still doing the $200 USDT giveaway. It ends in less than 10 days, so definitely make sure to enter it. We've had over 1,700 entries on our way to 2,000 entries. You gotta be in it to win it. If you guys are not in it, you're not gonna make any money at all. It's completely free. I don't understand why some people, we're getting 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,000 views and there's only 1,700 entries. That means you guys aren't taking advantage of this. Join the giveaway. It's my give back to you guys. 20,000 subs means I'm giving away $200. So definitely make sure to check it out. Link in the description. You got to be in it to win it. Otherwise, moving into the video in regards to technical analysis, things of that sort, you can see for the most part, a quick refresh of the charts gives us a beautiful array of red all across the board. Now, to most, this is like, oh my God, we're dropping. This is really bad. Yeah, I thought that too about 3 years ago. But moving forward, technology and things have changed. New technological advances have, formed in cryptocurrency or have just been easier to take advantage of. So, just like in the old days, how, having a computer here and there was very difficult, but it was still, open to everyone. It's just like how shorting is in cryptocurrency. Leverage trading was very hard to do a couple of years ago, but now it's finally very easy to do, and it's free. So that's exactly the same comparison. So looking at the market right now, seeing the fact that we're dumping means that the short opportunity was good and it was there and it was an easy grab. We discussed this yesterday. Looking at Bitcoin, you can clearly see right here. This is where we focused in on. This is what we were discussing. This is what we were talking about. We saw the market was overbought. We saw that we were overextended on the MACD. We knew that there was a very high chance a reversal was coming for crypto, for Bitcoin, for a lot of these cryptocurrencies in the sort. And we knew that if we see Bitcoin decide to dip, all the volume in all the cryptocurrencies were going to follow and be in sync with Bitcoin, as Bitcoin has the bigger hand and it's going to pull everything down with it. That is exactly what happened. To a T. That's the crazy part too. We discussed numerous times yesterday's video. Please go and watch yesterday's video if you haven't and you wanted to, double check on me. You have 1 resistance at the top. We have 2. We have 3. We have 4. We have 5 currently. This is the one when we retested this today or yesterday. I could have almost guaranteed that a reversal was going to come. We were overbought. There were too many signs leading for a reversal to happen. The other cryptocurrencies too are showing signs of potential reversal. And it's exactly what has happened. We created a short, we put a stop loss a little bit higher, which we had to adjust a few times yesterday. It was shared on Patreon, things like that, which I know a lot of you guys took advantage of. And immediately we created the short and we capitalized off the run to the downside. And you can see, it takes your, total profits. You can, create that profit capture, or you can continue to, be in the market and correct to the downside. Easily made a couple thousand. It's that simple. Discussed it in Patreon. If you guys don't have me in Patreon, I did link it in the description down below. We used Bityard to create the short and we were able to capitalize on this as well. But it's as simple as, moving to 25 times leverage, which is what we did. We did a 4,000. You could do 2,000. You could do $1,000 and you just leverage trade it. You could do 25 times 4. That's 100,000 in margin and movement. So you can make a lot of money really quickly, as well as a higher risk. Of course, you can lose a lot of money very quickly as well, but the opportunity is there to not have to invest a ton of money. You can make a lot of money off a smaller investment. So it's that simple. We created the short. We tweaked the stop loss so that it wouldn't sell us out and it wouldn't bump us out. And then it literally just shorted all the way back down. And it dumped right on cue. We couldn't have made this any more perfect. And that's why I'm so happy to check it out. So definitely make sure, if you're not already in BitYard, make sure to sign up to BitYard. This is the only way you're going to stay up to date and keep up to date with any of these trades that we talk about. You know, how to create these take profits, how to create these stop losses, the shorts, the leverage trades, things like that. But otherwise, Bitcoin falling just down to here, you can see the percentage drop that it did from the top, which was about here all the way down. It fell about 10%, almost 10% on the dot. And you can see this short influenced everything else in the market. It influenced XRP to drop. This corrected downwards. We were not holding this bottom support. Ethereum corrected as well with its top resistance, fell right back down to support right there. You can see the uptrend where it's correcting and hitting. We could slightly tweak this as well if we wanted, something like that. Litecoin did the same exact thing. We kind of knew this was coming, guys. We knew that with these markets being overbought, we knew that with the coins not really seeing much more movement, kind of just stalling out at this top resistance, there was a very, very, very big chance that this reversal was coming. So we capitalized off this. So huge shout out to you guys on my Patreon group. I know exactly who you guys are. You've been DMing me on Twitter. You've been DMing me on Instagram, basically telling me how much profits you've been making off this short. Now, obviously, for those looking for, answers and what to do, I don't post that on my Patreon. All I do is post my specific trades. So if you're looking for advice, that's not what I give on Patreon. It's my trades and just what my ideas are, just more in depth than what I post on YouTube, and live updates for when I buy in and when I sell off. So definitely make sure to check it out. I did link that in the description. Surprisingly, we just broke 150 patrons, which is absolutely crazy. Huge shout out to you guys. I'm still trying to wrap my head around everything that's going on right now, debating whether or not to, get an office to move things into. I don't know. It's just, there's so many things up in the air. Otherwise, with that being discussed, now we're looking at the S&P 500. Didn't open just yet, but you can see it looks like it wants to short. We'll see how today opens up. All I know is just with the way this coin is trending, or just with the way the stock market's trending right now, it really just looks like it wants to pull back. I would not be surprised if we see a 10% drop in the coin in the next couple of days, just slowly over time. Obviously, it can't just immediately correct because it will have the sell-off and it will close the market down for a couple hours at 3, and then I think 5 or 7%, could be even more. But honestly, a 4% drop would really not hurt this market at all. It'd probably help it out in regards to moving forward. Otherwise, that's pretty much what we had to talk about in regards to where we're going to be going from now on. This was a much needed recovery for the market. Honestly, would not be surprised if we fall even lower. The fact that we hit 21,000 is right on the dot to what I had anticipated. I still think that we're going to correct lower, but we did enter back into a non-overbought market. The MACD still a little overextended, but we still look okay. But ultimately, I'm not going to be surprised if we see an even bigger drop in this coin. I'm not going to be surprised if we see an even bigger correction or a sideways trend all the way down to 20,000. I would not be surprised in the slightest. But all I know is this is something healthy for the market. The market needed this. We discussed this yesterday. We made our short. We capitalized off the swing to the downside. It's as simple as that. There's really no tricks to the trade. It's just being able to be aware of when these shorts are coming, being able to be aware of where to put your trend lines and things like that, and just understanding how this market moves. And then it's as simple as just buying in at the right time, creating the perfect stop losses, just understanding exactly how this market is going to be going to, and just capitalizing off of it. Otherwise, definitely make sure to enter the giveaway if you have yet to enter. I did link it, like I said, in the description down below. That you can also find my Patreon as well as BitYard, which I highly recommend checking out all of them. Definitely make sure to enter this. There's 10 days left in the entry. And then definitely make sure, if you are new to the channel, to smash the thumbs up button. Even if you are a current subscriber, smash the thumbs up button. Make sure to subscribe. Make sure to turn on post notifications. Follow me on Twitter, CryptoVofficial, and I will see you guys in tomorrow's video. Peace.